Hey everybody, Michael here from Replica Airguns with another mystery box. This one is for November 2024, and I have zero ideas of what's inside this box, so together we are going to find out. It's not a huge box, it's not a tiny box. It could have a rifle in it. Sometimes when I get boxes this shape, they have rifles at the bottom, some pistols, maybe some accessories. I really don't know. I wasn't really informed that I was getting anything to review. So we're going to take the big knife here. We're going to cut in. We're going to find out together what I got. I don't know how many items are in here. Again, I have no idea. There could be 2 rifles. There could be a bunch of pistols. Could be anything. It may not even be airgun related. Maybe someone just sent me something cool. I don't know. But yeah, it looks like an airgun box. I'm pretty sure there's air guns inside of here. Some sort of air gun. Okay, so we have the usual packaging, which we will get rid of right now. Oh, so there's quite a few items in here. It looks pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna grab the smallest item that I can see here, which is a KWC 2022 non-blowback. So this is basically, yeah, it's a KWC, looks like some sort of, what would it be styled after? I'm not exactly sure. 2022. But we'll put up what exactly it is. This is it here, okay? I've reviewed similar guns to this before. So like a Taurus type thing, I'm assuming. Some sort of Taurus gun. But yeah, it's not going to be super exciting. It does have some good weight to it. I'm not going over specs and details and all that stuff. It's not bad, but it is, I can tell you right now, it's a plastic slide, plastic frame with typically a nice full-size dropout metal magazine. No blowback at all. It does look like it has, well, a fake decocker in it. So it's got safe and fire here, but that would normally be a decocker of some sort. It doesn't, I don't think, even have a working hammer, as you can see. So it's going to be double action only. It does have a recessed barrel. It looks the part. It actually has decent weight considering how much plastic is in it. So before I go to the next gun, I'll just quickly go over some of the specs. Again, we'll be doing reviews, full tabletop videos, full shooting videos. And I've kind of done this gun in the past, maybe not in an all plastic version. Maybe that's why I've got it, because maybe I did a steel slide version of this gun. But this is a steel BB gun. Shoots 4.5 millimeter steel BBs, has a 120 meters per second velocity, whatever that works out to. So 2.5 joules, 21 rounds. It says full metal. It's not full metal. Like, am I wrong? This is not full metal. I'm sorry. Maybe full metal magazine? Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to say. It says, yeah, okay. Yeah, there's just no way this is a full metal gun. Not at all. Yeah, material, full metal, 590 grams? No, don't believe it. Length, 190 millimeters. Magazine is called the AAK CMS 47. And it does have a fixed hop-up. Some full metal? I'm sorry, not believe in that at all. Like, I gotta look one more time because, yeah, that's plastic. There's no way this is metal. I don't think the frame is metal, because you take out that magazine and this gun weighs nothing. So not full metal. Not sure how they're advertising it as such, but unless they're just referring to the magazine, but not anything else would be full metal at all. So we're not going to go with that. Okay, what do we got here? This is something a little different. Home defense pistol. Oh man. Now this is something I'm excited about. I didn't even know we had these. So this is the, it's called the Prepared P2 Protector. This is exciting. Okay. So it's a 50 caliber CO2 powered pistol. It has a patented quick pierce system, so you can preload it and then pierce it when you need it. It has 10 practical powder rounds included and 10 practical rubber rounds included. Velocity of 485 FPS, so this thing's going to have some punch. And CO2 12 grams, 6-round capacity. Now this, to me, is really exciting because I know, here in Canada, we can't use lethal force. We're not really allowed to protect ourselves. Even if someone is bigger and stronger and has a bat or a knife, if you shoot them dead in your home, you will be on trial and you will have to prove your innocence. You may be able to do that, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to cost you a lot of money to fight that in court. It's almost better just to, I don't know, just get shot and killed. You'll have less grief. So unless you don't want to get shot and killed and you don't mind, going through that process, then home defense might be a good option. But this could put you in a position where you don't have to kill anybody, maybe just hurt them a little bit, at least maybe intimidate them in such a way that they leave your home, right? They see this coming at them and you put a couple rounds in their face, get some pepper balls in their face, get them choking on that, right? Pop, pop, see you later, bad guy. So this could solve all your problems. And it's pretty cool looking. It's got the orange, but don't let that not scare you, because just because it's orange doesn't mean it's not effective. This is really cool. So we do have a bunch of ammo and stuff. We got different things here. Okay, I don't know, stuff's falling all down. This is going to be a good review. You got, I don't know. I'm not going to get into it because there's too much to unravel here. But I am excited that we have this, and it looks to me like you kind of have this magazine right here. So you put the rounds in the bottom, and then you got the follower, and then you have the CO2 here that you basically probably got to whack, put the CO2 in, and then when you whack it, it pierces it, and you're ready to go. So this one is actually probably going to stay in my house. I think this is exactly what we need here as a deterrent for if somebody, with bad intentions and who knows what those are. They could just be at your front door making a bunch of fuss and you want them to go away. Well, there you go. They're going to go away. Okay, so that is really cool. And again, it's called the HDP 50. It's called, I'm not sure even how, it's the Prepared P2 Protector. So I got to look that up a little bit more because this is a new gun that I'm really excited about. So we'll get into that more. Absolutely. So that's exciting. That made, for me, this whole box super worth it. Okay. So we got some, it looks like KWC pistols. All right. So, oh yeah, we got some really nice looking guns here. Like a rail gun type setup. What is this one? It's the KP19. It's going to be an airsoft blowback pistol. Okay. This one's CO2, not green gas. These guns are always super nice. You've got orange dot sights or orange optical, or sorry, not orange, green opticals front and back, right? You can see that there. Wow. It's got this nice, I wouldn't call that a gold barrel. I'd call it almost like platinum or something. It's like a bronze color, but it looks really nice. You've got this sort of, this diffuser on the front here, right? Compensator to allow for, well, it's not going to make a big deal with an air gun, but in a real gun, that would help keep the barrel down, keep everything going. Got Picatinny rails. It seems to be ambidextrous to a certain degree. At least the safety is ambidextrous. The slide catch release is not. The magazine release is not. You've got skeletonized trigger and hammer. Nice looking gun. So this will be fun to review. Never seen this one before. It does come with a barrel extension. So I guess if you want to put a suppressor on there, mock suppressor, and get your velocities up, you can do that. Okay. I don't know what that, doesn't really say here much about like magazine capacity and all that. That's something we'll find out when I do the full review. Got a couple more of these in here. So I'm sure they're just going to be different versions of these guns. This is the M9A1 CO2 10. So it's going to be a 1911, I think. Oh, no. Sorry, M901. So it's going to be a Beretta. And Again, you've got another barrel extender here, so you can put compensators on. Again, that does get the velocity up a little higher. I don't believe it comes with the compensator. No, it just comes with some BBs, and it comes with, I'm sure the other one does too, CO2 Allen keys, and looks like an Allen key maybe for the sights. Yeah, so another, this is basically a Beretta, right? What would it be, M92? It's our 92 series, F92, 92. And, you know, it's got some ambidextrous components to it. Definitely has a tactical look to it with the tan coloring. And I believe you can probably take off, yeah, you can take off this little ring here and put a compensator on it, but this way it covers the threads. Okay, nice gun. All metal gun, has good weight. This one again is CO2. So the CO2 does, I think sometimes is a little better for these guns, just gets the velocity up there a little bit more. Again, that is the M9A1 TBC, which is a CO2 tan, okay? And it's another, this is a KJ Works gun, just like the other one. All right, we're getting down here. We got a rifle down here. We'll talk about that in a second. But we do have a KP13. Is this a SIG? Oh no, it's a Glock-ish looking gun. So got to be careful with these Glock lookalikes. Glock doesn't like it when they're a little too close. But it isn't exactly mimicking a Glock. It is Glock shaped. It has that square shape. But I'm sure what usually a lot of these gun manufacturers do is if they don't want to step on the toes of someone like Glock, they'll just change enough things so that it's different enough that Glock isn't going to be upset with them because it's not an exact replica. They've changed enough things about it that they're mutually happy with that. So I would imagine that's the case with this gun. It looks like, again, you've got a barrel extension. You've got this, which is nice, is you've got this little tip that comes off, so it covers the threading. So if you don't want to add a barrel extension onto it, it still looks good. It does extend out of the barrel a little bit. Here in Canada, we have guns that are like that just to get the barrel length a little longer. I have a SIG. I can't remember the model, P226 or 228 or something, and it's a shorter version. And it has a barrel extension that comes out to make the barrel 4.25 inches, which makes it non-prohibited here in Canada. Pretty much all pistols are prohibited now, but when I bought it, mine was just restricted. And now it's just mine forever because I can't transfer it due to Canadian laws, but I'll keep it forever till I die, for sure. So here we go. Another CO2 full metal mag. This is going to have a metal slide, polymer frame of some sort, plastic frame. Very similar, again, to a Glock. So I would imagine if you're a Glock user, this would potentially be a gun you could train with that would be similar to a Glock. That would work like a Glock. Probably have a very similar trigger feel. Yeah, it's a pretty similar. It's fairly short. Kind of has that Glock double single action trigger. It's more of a single action trigger, striker fired. So nice gun. Got a red optical on the front, fiber optic, and then you've got just a straight sights on the back. So again, we'll be doing field test and tabletop videos for these guns in the near future. Glad I got a bunch of pistols to test out here, including the powder one, the 50 cal paintball gun. All right, so we have a Marlin. Who's the manufacturer of this? So this is Marlin. I guess, is it Marlin? Marlin. It's Umarex product. So basically Umarex has the Marlin license, and it's a Marlin lever action, whatever you want to call it. And it's going to be like a Daisy, you know, Red Ryder. Holds 300 rounds, a .177 caliber BB, so 4.5 millimeter steel BB. What else does it say here? Capacity up to 650 shots, 300 FPS. I'm not sure if I said that already. And let's take a look at it. So this is just going to be a fun gun. Hopefully it's got a metal lever. I like it when they do. Hopefully it's a decent quality. Okay, so what's nice about this is it's a little bigger than like a Red Ryder. So I would say this is more suitable for an adult. Like, not that a kid couldn't use it, but I would say it's weird how it's got this plastic bit up front here. I'm not sure what that's all about. See that? That's a little strange. but it does have the front sight on it. You've got your rear sight, which you can adjust for elevation by moving this up, forward, and back. Got an oil hole there, and it's very much like a Red Ryder, but it does have the large loop. Okay, it does cock very nicely. And I guess you need to take it off safe. Yeah, I mean, pretty cool gun. It's just a little bigger, like a lot of these Red Ryders and stuff, they're just kind of tiny. And this one really fits an adult much better. You got longer stock. The whole gun is much longer in general. So I would say this is the adult version of a Red Ryder, or the other, you know, the other previous Marlin, which is more of a copy of the Red Ryder. So very cool. This is a little weird, this little plastic bit up here. Not sure what that's all about. Maybe it's just a replaceable thing if something were to go wrong with your sight, or maybe, I don't see anything. Maybe you can get different sights to put on here that might have higher or lower elevations. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's why this is like that, because it looks to me like you could, there's a little quick release underneath to take this whole piece off and maybe put a different piece on, again, if it broke, or if you want to change that front post to make it higher or lower, for depending on the ranges you're shooting. And again, I don't see any bits and pieces that allow for that, but maybe you can get them after the fact. I'm just guessing here. I'll know more when I do the actual field test or the tabletop video. But this gun feels nice. It's got a peep sight in the back. Again, you can change the elevation a little bit without changing this by moving the rear sight up and down in the back. So we'll see how this shoots. I do like peep sights for guns like this. It actually works pretty good. I think this would be a nice little shooter, and you can even do it without, like, even by using your fingers like that. So not bad. So yeah, it's definitely got a little bit of force, but it's not over the top. That's all I got in the box, which is fine, because there's enough really cool stuff here that I'm excited about, and we'll be doing some more reviews. Again, tabletop field tests. I do have a couple field tests I haven't finished up from previous unboxing videos, mystery boxing videos, so I'll try and take care of those real quick and then get to these guys as quickly as I can, okay? Because I was away on a little holiday there, and that slows things down a bit, but I can't take my guns and shoot them while I'm on holidays. Makes it a little difficult. Plus, I'm trying to enjoy the holidays, so even if I have aspirations of doing video editing and putting stuff together out there, usually it just doesn't happen because I'm just having too much fun. All right, thanks for watching another Replica Airguns video. Don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next time, get in here. Take care.